comes first. This is WKTV News Channel 2 with Aaron Keller, meteorologist Amanda Gabler, and Jason Powell as sports. News Channel 2 Weekend begins now.
Coming up tonight, restaurant and tavern owners gathered in western Oneida County today to fight a New York State law that prevents smoking in their businesses. But first, the Roman Catholic Church continues to recover from sexual abuse cases. Find out how church employees and volunteers are trying to heal while making the church safer for everyone. Good evening, everybody. The Syracuse Roman Catholic Diocese wants people to feel welcome in church. But after a string of well-publicized sexual abuse scandals, the church's mission of healing, reconciliation, and forgiveness has been difficult to accomplish. Bishop James Moynihan has launched a program called Protecting God's Children. The policy requires a criminal background check, a reference check, and an abuse training program for all church employees and volunteers.
Sexual abuse accusations in the Catholic Church have hurt victims and church volunteers, making life difficult for those who truly want to serve.
We are here to turn crisis into an opportunity.
Opportunity to learn more about the signs of sexual abuse while allowing churchgoers to serve and nurture this community in the Catholic tradition.
We want to make sure that there's no inappropriate touching, of course, but that doesn't mean that we stop hugging the little kids either. You know, we have to remember to always be ministerial while we're being careful. And the people taking this today are here not because they're part of the problem, but because they're part of the solution.
Those who came to today's training session at St. Anne's Church in Whitestown hoped to strengthen their ministry.
To be a better catechist so that I can relate with the children.
Church people learned where barriers should stand and how to make perpetrators stand out.
In light of everything that has happened, this is a good thing to safeguard us.
Making church volunteers and children feel secure.
There's always going to be something that we're going to have to take on as a group, and this is it.
In a time when the Catholic Church has become an example of abuse, these people envision the future church as a voice of leadership, away from a scandal that has hurt so many.
12,000 people need to be trained under the Syracuse Roman Catholic Diocese guidelines. After 1 month, 4,000 people have already taken the program. For more information on the Syracuse Diocese response to abuse in the church, log on to their website at syrdio.org. The congregation of another local church spent this morning collecting clothes and toys for people all over the world. The Clinton Road Baptist Church collected donations, checked them over, and packed them into boxes today. Parishioners will then ship the items all over the world. Come Christmas Day, someone on the other side of the globe will get a gift from Central New York. Pastor Samuel Markery says that this has been a fulfilling project for his congregation.
Normally they'll get toys for their kids and, for their relatives, but this is something they give. They will never see the child probably. They may get a letter back, but it is a wonderful opportunity for them at Christmas to share the love of God with other people.
Clinton Road Baptist Church got help from a number of area churches for this project. A group of restaurant and tavern owners met this afternoon in Vernon to raise money against New York State's smoking ban. The ban, you'll recall, went into effect on July 24th to protect workers from breathing in secondhand smoke. The law also bans smoking in restaurants and bars because those establishments are workplaces. Bar owners say they need to raise money for a legal defense to fight that law. The people at today's event want to form a local chapter of the Empire State Restaurant and Tavern Owners Association, which is one lobbying group fighting to repeal the smoking ban.
This is mostly business owners and a lot of their patrons that are suffering the consequences of a law that was an unfunded law that was passed and kind of crammed down our throats.
Bar owners say the protest of the smoking ban has to do with running a business and making a living. They say it's not an endorsement of smoking or tobacco use. An internationally known author stopped in Utica this afternoon to help raise money for local hospice programs. Alexandra Stoddard has written books on philosophy, contemporary living, and interior design. Stoddard's newest book is called Choosing Happiness, which she says is critical to living and dying peacefully.
My book, Choosing Happiness, it's all about choice. We can choose to do evil or we can choose to do good. And I believe that we are here to do as much good as we can in the very short time we have on earth.
Stoddard says it's sad for people to look back at the end of their lives and feel hurt and pain for things they never did. Choosing happiness, she says, can lead to fulfillment. A 23-year-old Stittville woman is under arrest for holding an underage alcohol party while her 2 infant children were present. State police say the party escalated into a loud fight. Troopers charged Jessica Sykes of Main Street in the Shetlands Trailer Park with unlawfully dealing with a child and endangering the welfare of a child. She and 8 other defendants will appear in Marcy Town Court next month. 2 10th Mountain Division soldiers from Fort Drum were seriously wounded while fighting in Afghanistan today. The fight happened in Shakeen on the Pakistani border. The soldiers are assigned to the 1st Battalion, 87th Infantry Regiment. Both were hurt after being hit by an improvised explosive device and small arms fire. The wounded soldiers are from Indiana and Pennsylvania. One of the soldiers lost a leg. Commuter trains rolled into the World Trade Center site today for the first time since September 11th. The terrorist attacks completely destroyed the original World Trade Center train station. It took over 16 months and $253 million to rebuild a temporary terminal. A permanent $2 billion transit hub will open 3 years from now.
And it's just part of the rebuilding process. We're not going to forget those we lost, but we're not going to let the terrorists win either.
50,000 passengers a day will use the train station. That's down from 67,000 who used it before the attacks. Yesterday and today turned out very nice for a weekend here in central New York. Now the attention turns towards the Thanksgiving holiday. Amanda Gabler joins us now with a first look at the weather. How's it look, Amanda?
Well, Aaron, it doesn't look too bad for tomorrow, and then Thanksgiving, it doesn't look like we'll see much of those mild temperatures that we had all weekend. And we could be talking about just a few rain or snow showers for Turkey Day, but we'll talk about that later. Let's talk about today. Temperature-wise, most of the state was in the upper 50s to even the mid 60s in some areas where it's still warm. Out near Buffalo, Rochester, and Jamestown, you can see here, of course, in the valley, we're a little bit cooler. We're 49 currently, and our high this afternoon only made it up to about 54, 55 degrees. So it all depended, once again, on where you live today. We're watching a storm system that's moving into the Ohio Valley. It'll bring us rain showers probably close to sunset tomorrow. It'll also bring us one more day of the mild weather. We should be near 60 by tomorrow afternoon. But once this system passes through, we'll see cooler temperatures move in for the rest of the week. Here's your bus stop forecast for tomorrow as you're heading out. Look for a good deal of sunshine. Temperatures in the morning in the low to mid 40s. We'll have more on the forecast for the week ahead in just a couple of minutes. Aaron, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Amanda. Still ahead tonight, a small plane crash in South Carolina and the pilot walks away barely harmed. And in the U.S. Senate, a rare Sunday session as lawmakers consider a Medicare prescription drug plan. Democrats say they'll filibuster that measure. More on this in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. The United States Senate is holding a rare but heated Sunday session today. Lawmakers are debating the Medicare bill, and key Democrats, who say the plan will hurt senior citizens, are threatening to filibuster. NBC's Jennifer Johnson reports tonight from Washington.
This bill isn't a drug reform plan. This is a Trojan horse for the collapse of Medicare.
Frustration building, tempers flaring.
This is a scandal.
As senators meet in a rare Sunday session to debate the Medicare bill.
The seniors are going to understand when they know what's in this bill how much this risks their future in the future of the Medicare system. Make no mistake about it.
Senator Ted Kennedy is threatening to filibuster after House Republicans played what Kennedy called fast and loose with the rules Saturday. Lacking votes, House Republican leaders delayed what is usually a 15-minute vote for 3 hours.
The conference short is agreed to.
As the White House did some arm twisting to get the bill passed. Republican leaders defend their action.
We've been waiting 15 years to get some of these pieces, the health savings accounts, and 3 years, 3 different Congresses, 6 years to get prescription drugs for seniors. And, I don't think 3 hours was too long to wait to get that done.
Republicans say this bill would give over 40 million older Americans long-awaited prescription drug benefits.
Talk is cheap, and it's time to act, and it's time to act now.
But Democrats say the bill would force millions of senior citizens into HMOs, force millions to pay more for prescription drugs, and cost millions their retirement benefits. Presidential candidates, Senator John Kerry, John Edwards, and Joe Lieberman, are all leaving the campaign trail to join the Senate filibuster.
The Senate Majority Leader says he has enough votes to break the Democrats' filibuster and predicts the Senate will pass this Medicare bill sometime on Monday. Jennifer Johnson, NBC News, Washington.
A man and a child were hurt in Chicago while watching a parade last night. The injuries came when a tile fell off the Mather building near where the 2 people were standing. Both people are in good condition at a hospital over there. The Mather Tower has a history of problems with clay tiles. In 1998, it was wrapped in mesh to prevent tiles from falling, and in 2000, part of the roof was removed because it was considered unsound. Hazmat workers were called in to clean up a fuel spill on a highway in Chesapeake, Virginia today. This is an aerial shot of the aftermath left from a tanker accident. Police say the truck traveling down a major highway between North Carolina and southeastern Virginia flipped over. Thousands of gallons of fuel from the truck spilled all over the roadway. Hazmat crews were brought in to clean up the gas spill. Officials closed off roads traveling in both directions and rerouted traffic. The pilot of a single-engine plane walked away last night after he crashed into a Columbia, South Carolina neighborhood. The pilot told eyewitnesses that he crashed because he ran out of fuel, even though he had just filled up. Witnesses say the pilot missed power lines by 1 foot before he crashed into a utility pole. There were no reports of damage other than the crash site, and the pilot somehow avoided hitting anyone's home. The Piper PA-28 was headed to Aiken, South Carolina. The FAA is investigating that accident. The weather this weekend turned out rather warm and sunny for the end of November in central New York. Just how long will it last? Amanda Gabler is up next with the answer. You're watching News Channel 2 at 6. We're proud to serve Oneida and every corner of central New York.
Tonight's weather is brought to you in part by MVP Healthcare.
Good evening. What a beautiful day today. We saw a good deal of sunshine, which warmed us up into around the mid-50s or so. If you do live south of Utica, of course, you were probably near 60. And if you were out in Buffalo, they had a high today of 70. And if you were watching the Bills, you know what I'm talking about. Well, it looks like we'll see one more day of the mild temperatures before we're back to reality. By the middle of the week, we should be back to around the low to mid 40s. Outside on Tower Cam, you can see it's a little breezy. We're at 47 at the Oneida County Airport. And I expect temperatures to drop back a few more degrees throughout the overnight, but it won't be quite as cool as it has been the last couple of nights. Our high again this afternoon here in Utica was a little bit cooler than some other areas across the state. We only made it up to 53 and our morning low was 37, but still well above normal for this time of year. Temperature-wise across the Northeast, you can see the 60s and even some 70s off to our south, but cooler air is moving in behind a very potent storm system, which gave most of the Chicago area today a good soaking rain and blizzard conditions around Wisconsin and Minnesota. You can start to see that system start to push into Cleveland and even Chicago where the heavier rains are. This system will start to weaken as it does get closer to us. I expect us to see rain showers move in here not until late in the day tomorrow, probably closer to sunset. So we'll have those nice mild temperatures, some sunshine in the morning, and then the rain moving in probably around 5 or 6 p.m. You can see on the skycast, you see that ribbon of rain move into western New York tomorrow afternoon. Look for thickening clouds here in the afternoon and then those rain showers moving in. Again, behind this system, you see some cooler air move in with the snow showers. So those rain showers may briefly change over to snow showers late Monday night. And then as you wake up Tuesday morning, you may see a few scattered snow showers, but by Tuesday afternoon, we should clear out and our temperatures will start to drop back to probably only the mid-30s. So a cool snap moving in for about Tuesday and Wednesday. Overnight tonight, though, down to around 40 under mainly clear skies. For tomorrow, a beautiful day throughout most of the afternoon. Look for increasing clouds late in the day. Rain showers moving in, high of 60. As we take a look at our Southern Valley's forecast, upper 30s to near 40 for you folks down there. You'll see temperatures tomorrow in the upper 50s to lower 60s with a good deal of sunshine in the morning. Again, late afternoon, early evening rain showers, so the majority of Monday will be dry. Further up to the north, pretty much the same thing. Low to mid-30s up near Old Forge and Lake Pleasant. Highs tomorrow, though, in the mid-50s. Late afternoon showers moving in. So again, North Country folks, you'll be seeing those showers late in the day, so you can pretty much do whatever you want outside. It should be dry. Tuesday, a few morning snow showers, otherwise partly sunny, 36 for a high, so a big change in temperatures between Monday and Tuesday. And then we focus our attention on Thursday. Right now it does look like we'll see a few scattered rain or snow showers. Again, nothing major moving in for Thanksgiving, just a little bit of a nuisance. And a few morning snow showers for Black Friday.
So if you've got to travel, Wednesday is going to be the best day. Thursday looking pretty good, though, for the most part?
Yeah, Wednesday is definitely the best day. Thursday, you may have to dodge a shower or two, but it shouldn't be anything bad.
Nothing major. That sounds good. Thanks, Amanda.
You're welcome.
Well, up next in sports, the Colgate Raiders now have an opponent for the playoffs. Plus, the Buffalo Bills offense struggled today against the Colts. Mason has that after the break.